welcome to the Mastering Social Media for Schools podcast. I'm your host, Andrea Gribble, and if you're watching this online, you're seeing all the bedazzled greatness of this awesome jacket. Okay, this podcast is for school social media managers. So, whether you are a communications title, director of communications, communication specialist, whether you are a principal or superintendent who helps handle communications, or maybe you are a media specialist or a assistant, maybe even a classroom teacher or a volunteer, you're in the right place. Okay. If you are managing social media for a school, that's what we talk about here. And today's episode is a little special episode because we're gearing up at Social School for EDU to head to the NSPRA seminar. It's an annual event that we've been traveling to since back, I think my first one was in 2016. It is an amazing place where you can meet school communicators literally from all around the world, mainly the US and Canada, but even some beyond those two areas. And I want to do a little breakdown. Now, if you're not attending the NSPRA seminar, I still think it's worthwhile to listen in because I'm going to tease to a few of the breakout sessions and topics that are going to be covered at this event. And it might be worth considering taking a look at for next year. Or maybe taking a look at the website, getting a hold of some of these folks and maybe learning a little bit more from them. And I can guarantee you that your state SPRA chapters, so School Public Relations Association, most states have a chapter. If your state does not, a nearby state would. And many of those states bring some of these presenters back to their state conferences, which will happen in the spring and the fall of 25 and 26. Okay, so very excited to kind of break down what you need to bring, what to expect, how Social School for EDU is showing up at the event, and so much more. So before we dive in, we always like to start our podcast with a little quick tip. You're not going to want to miss it. So let's go. All right, folks, today's K-12 PR tip has everything to do with the jacket I'm wearing. So if you're not watching this on YouTube, you can't see it, but I have it's kind of an athletic looking cuff, but it is a zip up jacket and it is all sparkles. And of course, you know I'm in purple because purple is my color, purple's my jam. But why this is my K-12 PR tip, you're probably in the throes of planning for back to school convocation, in service, whatever you call it, when you've got all your staff back together. Now, I don't know who on your administrative team. It might be you, it might be your superintendent, it might be somebody else that's a little bit out there and can pull off a jacket like this. I like to think I can, okay? But they come in different colors. You can actually get this jacket ordered less than $50 on Amazon, and you can get it ordered and sent in your school color. So I think it would be a hit not only at convocation, back to school, also homecoming week, right? Anytime you need to really wow things up and get some attention, this jacket is going to do it. So I just wore it at my first annual Social Media for Schools retreat that just happened in June. And, we got many people that are interested in getting it. Many said, hey, Andrea, you do you. That's not really me. And this may not be for you, but I think it's fun. I think it's a great way to elevate school spirit, and I hope you'll check it out. And if you have other go-to items that could be great that aren't necessarily customized swag, but color stuff, you got those cool bib overalls that can come in your school colors, right? If you've got any of those ideas, I'd love to hear them. Okay. I've got a link for this jacket in various colors in the show notes. Okay. So check that out. That is this week's K-12 PR tip. Now let's get on to the NSPRA preview. All right, you guys, it's me and you hanging out today. All right. I don't do a lot of solo episodes because I have so many amazing people to talk to, But this week I'm coming at you for a brief overview of the NSPRA seminar. The NSPRA seminar is the National School Public Relations Association seminar that happens every July. I've got it on my calendar. I never want to miss it because it's a really big deal. I meet and connect with so many folks from across the country and even internationally, and I love it. It is a big investment. Okay. There is some cost this year. It's happening July 20th through the 23rd in Washington, D.C. If you're listening to this, you're like probably too late to come, but hey, it's not. I mean, I know there's still openings, so you definitely could hop on a plane or in a car if you're close enough and come and see me. And I'll probably be wearing this jacket, okay, at some point, not every day. I promise my team I would not wear it every day. Um, but it's happening July 20th through the 23rd. So that's a Sunday. And the fun does start on Sunday through Wednesday around 2 o'clock. If you stay through the president's luncheon, which is an optional item. There is so much greatness happening that I just wanted to provide a quick overview. And one of the first things is like, oh my gosh, what do I bring? What do I pack? Right? Well, you don't sleep much at NSPRA because there's a lot going on. But you definitely, many folks are dressing like business attire during the day, but you can be comfortable. So I don't want you to think that you can't wear jeans because you can. You definitely can. But there will be a lot of people more in their business, not necessarily full suits, although if you're presenting, maybe, but cute jumpers. You know what, you guys? I really want to just bring my camera around and take pictures and go shopping after this because I see so many great outfits that I'm like, I need that. Although I work from home and I really don't need that many outfits to get dressed up as because I don't go into a school every day. But, anyways, as I digress, another thing that I think would be helpful to pack is some snacks. Okay. So, eating at a big event when there's thousands of people, I'm guessing there's going to be close to 2,000 people there. It can just be a little bit challenging. So, bringing, some snacks to get you through would be really helpful. Okay. Now I'm flying in on July 19th. I like to get there a day before I have to speak or anything. And so my team and I are actually flying in on Saturday. And then new this year, there's actually some partner power sessions. There's also some other pre-seminar type things that you can do before the actual event starts. I and my team from 8 a.m. to noon on Sunday we are doing our partner power session. And it's really all about building a social media plan that works. We're going to be taking action, and I hope that you can come. Now, there is a fee. It's just $100 to be part of that event. We have about 25 to 30 people already signed up. We do have openings. So if you're listening to this and saying, oh my gosh, I want to add that in, we would absolutely love to have you. I'm just looking over at my computer because I had it brought up so I can actually give you the full details of that. But again, it's 8 a.m. to noon, and my team and I are leading that. And so you can be a part of that for only $100. And then that would give you plenty of time to be able to still make it to everything else. So the official title is Social Media Workshop, The Secret to Plan, Create, and Execute a Strategy that Works. We're really talking about taking action and getting things planned out for the 25-26 school year so that you don't have to go home and work on a bunch of stuff. You're actually going to get some time to work on it during the workshop. Okay. So that would be great. Now, 1 o'clock, the annual meeting starts on Sunday. That's also the APR pinning ceremony. And then they do a lot of other things. I'm really excited because I know some of the people that are being pinned. And so that's super exciting. I also want to recommend at 2:45, there is a how to make the most of your first NSPRA seminar. So if this is your very first or maybe even your second, it can be overwhelming. And my friends Andy and Andrew are hosting this event, so don't miss it. Again, there's a lot of people there. My advice is be where your feet are. Okay, talk to the people in front of you. Make connections. Okay. You do want to get to the great presentations, but the people around you that you're meeting, I mean, you're going to make some of the best connections in the elevator or in line for coffee or, waiting outside trying to get into one of these rooms. And then also the regional meetings happen from 4 to 5. I love those because, the country is kind of broken down into regions and it makes it feel a little bit smaller. Okay. So you'll meet your regional vice president. You'll have a few mixers. You'll do some discussion. It's just a great way to start out. And then do not miss the gala. The gala, I think, is being hosted by Final Site and NSPRA at 6:30 to 8:30 at the Admiral, which is a very fancy, famous place. I've never been there. I'm gonna be there. And if I see you there, I want to say hi and I want to take a selfie. Okay. I want to take as many selfies with as many people that I learn from each and every day, all year long. When we're in person, I want to take a selfie with you. Okay. So that's a little bit about Sunday. Okay. Again, if you wanted to dress a little more comfortable on Sunday, that'd probably be the day. Just saying. Okay. Then Monday, you're gonna get to bed late. I like to get to bed early. I'm 47. I just can't stay up real late. But I also do some speaking, so I don't want to lose my voice. But Monday morning, I spotted they have yoga starting at 6:30. So you might want to check that out. And then you guys, the marketplace. So the marketplace is where Social School for EDU will be hanging out the whole event. We're at booth 220. There's a bunch of booths. A bunch of my friends will be there that help schools all year long. Um, that's in the Columbia room, and that's from 7:15 to 3 each day. So we're not open all day, but we are open early, and that's actually when breakfast starts. And I really want to encourage you, grab some coffee, grab some something to eat at that continental breakfast, and that starts both Monday and Tuesday at 7:15. And we will be there at our booth. We got new stickers. Okay. We've got bracelets back by popular demand. You can make bracelets with your hashtag, with your word of the year, with anything else. Maybe you make one for your kiddo at home or one of your interns that you had to leave at home. You're going to come by and make a bracelet, chat with us, learn all about, we'll have all our helpful handouts there. We've got new ones on summer content. We've got the new 25-26 school year days to remember, and a lot of other swag items. Plus, we'll be signing books. I wrote a book called Social Media for Schools. You can bring your copy. This is your reminder, everybody, because everybody sees me and then they're like, I wish I would have brought my book. So if you've already bought your book, Social Media for Schools, bring it with you to DC and I'll sign it. It'll also be for sale at the bookstore. So you can grab your copy, then bring it over. I'll be happy to sign it and chat a little social media with you. Another thing that's pretty popular, well, it's really popular, and I recommend getting there early because the line, dude, it gets really long. Headshots. They do free headshots, 7:30 to 3, both Monday and Tuesday. Okay. But you're going to have to stand in line. So getting there early would be an advantage. Okay. Just telling you that. All right. Then at 8 on Monday, drinking from a fire hose starts. And these rooms, they fill up. Okay. So you don't really want to show up at a room that you really want to be at 8. You probably want to be there at least by 7:50. Okay. That is my recommendation. And I just want to throw out a few of these. Now, you guys are all my friends. I love everybody presenting. I love everybody not presenting at NSPRA. Okay. But I just wanted to highlight a few of these. This is my advice to you. There is an NSPRA seminar app that you can click which items you're interested in going to. You guys start now if you didn't already start. If you should have started a couple weeks ago, probably. But if you're listening to this live, start looking at the breakout sessions now. Pick 2 for each time slot because if it is filled up, or if you start listening to it and you're like, this isn't what I thought it was, you move your feet. Okay. Move your feet. You paid a lot of money for this seminar. Move your feet to a different session. Okay. All right. Now, Monday at 8, Chandra Gilmore is talking about building connections, top 6 social media relationship marketing practices for greater engagement. We know engagement is key. Then also at 8, my girl Brooke Allen is talking about customer experience as a brand differentiator. Dude, we know customer experience matters. Okay. Then there's other sessions. There's the big kickoff session also. Don't miss that. It's really good stuff. Then you're gonna have to grab lunch. And lunch can be a challenge. I don't even know, and this is bad. I don't know if they're doing box lunches again this year. You used to have to order those ahead of time. Lunch can be a little bit of a challenge. So, again, if you've brought snacks and can get through lunch with just some snacks that you've got, it might be a better bet than trying to go out and grab lunch. Just telling you. Okay. So, Monday at 1:20, another of my gals, Sandra Whalen, she's sharing Profile Like the FBI 2.0, using psychology to build trust and credibility. This is a great session. I've seen it several times. I could watch it again and learn so much more. Okay. Then at 3:10, everybody write this down. If you're driving your car, you need to pull over. And if you're heading to NSPRA, 3:10. So 3 o'clock, really, 3 o'clock. Alice Seufert and I are presenting Beyond Trends, meaningful and strategic storytelling reels to engage and reach your stakeholders. As always, I am promising so many takeaways. We got a customized PDF, we got lots of examples, and Alice is a strategy and execution and measurement ninja. Okay. Alice, take a look right now at Madamidai's page, on their Instagram page. It's incredible what she's doing. She's going to break it down of how she's using reels to really strategically reach. And dude, their engagement, their reach is flipping off the charts the way that it's grown over the last 4 years. She's going to share it all. So I hope that you come to our session. There's another really good session that's called at that same time called How to Tell Your District Story Using Video. Okay. So you could also go to that, but I really want to see you at ours. Okay. And again, it's all the selfies. Okay. That's still Monday. Then, dude, Monday night is karaoke night, but you got to get signed up. So I, along with my friends at Parent Square, Peach Jar, Teacher List, and Class Intercom, we're all hosting the biggest party, which is the Battle of the Spras. So this is a karaoke contest. It's 8 to 11:30. The official competition starts at 9. You have to sign up. It's at the Admiral. And I think I said the opening thing was at the Admiral. I don't know if that's the same place or if I goofed up. Check your agenda, everybody. Check the website, check the app for everything official. Okay. But I'm getting excited. If you haven't signed up yet, there is a wait list. Okay. Because we can only hold 500 people there. But the big thing is for karaoke, what I need you to know, you got to sign up and you got to get your ticket. You got to come get your pass from one of our booths, Parent Square, Peach Jar, Teacher List, Class Intercom, or Social School for EDU, before 2 o'clock on Monday. Otherwise, they start giving your pass to somebody else. Not cool. We don't want to give yours away. So if you've signed up already, awesome. Don't forget to come and get your little badge. Of course, we'd love for you to come to get it from the gals in purple, but they're all our friends. So you can go to any of the booths to get your badge. Okay. It's a 5-minute drive or a 13-minute walk from the Washington Hilton, which is the host hotel. Okay. So you can get an Uber if you want, or you can walk it if you want. I might walk there. I might get an Uber back, whatever you'd want to do. Okay. You will lose your voice. And I'm lucky that I present earlier on Monday, because it's loud, but it's fun. And there's snacks, there's drinks, and there's a lot of fun and picture taking and a lot of good music and some some not so good singing. I can guarantee you if you get there by 8, you'll hear me do a song because you guys know that I love to sing, right? I used to sing with a band. I'm not the best in the world, but I do put on a good show, and I do love to sing. So, anyways, that is Monday. Then you try to get back and sleep for a little bit. Don't, this is what I'm going to recommend to everybody because I saw it last year. Don't overindulge. It's really fun, but just try to pace yourself. If you do decide to drink alcohol, take a drink and then drink water, and then have another drink and then do water. Okay. It's just from experience. I know this, so I'm giving you that advice. Okay. Tuesday, 7:15 again, continental breakfast. Come see us at booth 220. Dude, Tuesday, it seems like you're just getting started, but that's the last day of the marketplace. So if you want, to come make your bracelet, I'm sure we have a contest or something some stuff you can win as well over at our booth, and then all our stickers. If you don't come by Tuesday at 3, then we have to tear our table down. So come see us. Okay. Also breakfast. All right. Now, some great sessions happening on Tuesday. I'm going to just mention a few here. We've got 8 a.m. podcast basics, launching a district podcast that informs, engages, and inspires. That's my friend Deidre Abrahamson, right? Deidre, that's right. So go see her Tuesday at 8. 9:30, my friend Chelsea Janke is doing clicks and connections, crafting content that captivates communities and crawlers. That's a lot of C's, Chelsea. Okay. I can't hardly spit them out with all these braces in my mouth, but I'm trying. Can you guys tell I have braces? I've had them for like a month now and I'm still getting used to them, but that's at 9:30. Also 9:30 in the morning. My friends are doing empowering student voices, integrating student talent into digital content creation. Number one way of getting more content, better content, but more engaging is to get students involved. Also at 9:30, okay, this is where you need like to triplicate yourself, is my friend Jake Sturgis, Stories That Stick, Building Community Through Episodic Video Series. I just had Jake present at my social media for schools retreat, which we will be doing again next year. You're going to want to stay tuned to try to get signed up for that. Limited spots available. But I learned so much every time I listen to Jake. And so 9:30, you can check out Stories That Stick. Okay. Then lunch again, kind of a rat race. Do your best. 2:30, another friend from Minnesota, Adele Wellens. Listen to this title. Adele, I cannot even believe you survived this, Adele. 13 crises in 9 days. Strategies for solo communicators in high stake situations. I practically hyperventilate just reading that title, Adele. So I know that she's awesome. She's actually in our social media for schools membership group, and we love her. She's going to kill it. And so you should definitely check that out. And then also at 2:30, my friend Dr. Jill Johnson and some of their customers, they're doing social media strategies, building a team of content creators for monumental impact. Jill, way to stick to the NSPRA theme. Because what is the theme? I'm just getting back to it. There is something about monumental impact, progress, and possibility. So definitely stuck with the whole theme there. I wouldn't expect anything less from you, Jill. There's more happening on Tuesday. Okay, remember Tuesday there is headshots again as well. By 3 o'clock, we close down. So we're going to can't make bracelets anymore after Tuesday at 3. Tuesday, there'll be more vendor type stuff going on in the evenings. You may have to sign up for them. I don't know all of those. I just know the main one that I am helping host and pay for, by the way. Right. But you definitely can check that out. Don't eat alone, even though you might want to go back to your room and crawl into a little ball. You could do that for a little bit, but then get back out and talk to some folks. Okay. Even if it's just in the hotel lobby. Okay. Even if you order in Uber Eats, still talk to some folks because these connections are so powerful. And then on Wednesday is probably my favorite day besides when I get to talk, because I love sharing and inspiring and sharing what I know. But Wednesday is the gold mine sessions. Okay. The gold mine sessions happen, and they're 20-minute sessions, and you get the chance to go to six different things on that Wednesday morning. So I'm going to see if I can get schedule at a glance. I'm sure I can. So 8 to 9:10, there's one round. So there's 20-minute sessions. There's just like 2 or 3 minutes in between. And then 9:20 to 10:30. Dude, 20-minute sessions seem like a rush, and it is, but they get their best stuff in 20 minutes, and it's incredible. So do not skip Wednesday morning from 8 to 10:30. It will change your life, okay? I know many of these. I'm not listing out any of the gold mine sessions. Look at it ahead of time. I think they'll give you a piece of paper as well. Mark down which ones, because again, it's overwhelming. Okay. Mark down which ones you're interested in. If it's full during one of the times that you go, get to another table, but then try to get back. Okay. And then there's even another round of skill sessions. And then there's that president's installation and gold medallion award ceremony from 12 to 2. And then usually in the afternoon, many people are flying home, and I will be flying home later that afternoon. So that is a little preview. I don't know if that was quick or if that was long or short. Dude, if you have questions about NSPRA, just email me, okay? Andrea at socialschoolforedu.com. I'll be at the show. You can email me. I want to say hi. I love talking to you guys. So if you've been following our stuff, podcast has helped you, or you've got something really cool that's happened on your page that you want to show me, I want to see it. Okay. And I want to take a selfie with you. So, let's connect. Let's learn. I use this seminar to identify it and find so many speakers that I have for my events and my training, that I learn from. I have them on my podcast. So one ask that I have of you, besides trying to look ahead and get your sessions kind of planned out, my second ask is that once you go to this seminar, if you attend July 20th through the 23rd in DC, and you have a session that was just like blew your mind, will you let me know? Will you email me? Will you message me on social media? Whatever you got to do, because I always love to know what were the really great sessions, so that I can have them on my podcast, so that I might have them on a webinar inside my membership group and really dive deep with those folks. Okay. So that would be amazing. All right. That's all I got for you this week. I hope I see you in DC. If you've got FOMO, follow on social media. I'm sure it'll be hashtag NSPRA 2025. That's what I'm assuming the hashtag's going to be. But just take a look, and you can always follow Social School for EDU. You'll see the hashtag, or NSPRA Direct. Okay. Love it. It's the greatest time of the year. We're getting geared up for the best year yet. I am so thankful for what you do each and every day. And I'm so thankful that you're listening to this podcast. If you've never left a review, okay, you never left a review on this podcast, I recommend going to Apple Podcasts. That's where most people listen. And then you can scroll to the bottom and you can actually leave a review. We'd love a 5-star review, but just give me an honest review of this podcast and then share it with somebody else. Okay. Make sure that they know that this resource, this free resource, exists. All right. We'll be back with another great guest next week. And I probably won't be in this jacket again. So have a great one and keep telling those stories, guys. Bye-bye.